It's busy. Very, very busy. When you have a startup and you're self-funding it with client work, you're the customer support, the dev team, and everything else in between, you have to be good at just essentially responding to different things, being able to tackle them quickly and move on to the next thing.
Good morning, you guys, and happy Monday. So today, Josh and I are just going to bring you guys through like a typical day of working from home and different things that we do to make sure that we are efficient. And there he is. He's already been on meetings this morning. He meets with his 2 developers that are over in Chennai, right?
Chennai.
Yeah, Chennai, India. So he jumps on a call with them pretty early in the morning because there's, a huge time difference. And then for me, I am currently planning out my day in Trello. And I also just got this it's like a new planner / to-do thing. It's really super cool. I'll put a link to it because so far I'm really liking it. And I'm also moving stuff from Airtable over to Monday.com because one of my clients just made the switch. And then since it's Monday, I have almost like back-to-back client meetings. I have 3 client meetings back-to-back this morning, starting at 10:30 and it goes till 12:30. That's 2 hours full of meetings. Whew. So fun fact, if you work remote or freelance or whatever, a lot of times you're going to have to jump on calls because communication is super important if you're working with clients and you're not in the same office as them. So that's what we're doing this morning. So I'm big on making sure I have all my stuff written out so I can let the team know of the tasks that they need to do for the day. And I know, let me go this way. Whoop, there's Scooby. He's over there, but he uses Todoist.
All right, y'all, this has been a little bit of a busy morning. Mondays always are. I was literally on a call with a client and answering customer support messages from Intercom. Intercom is a tool we use to handle customer support and live chat on our app. So I'm like trying to stay focused on the client meeting, but also trying to answer and help out a customer for DocSpace that has some questions about how to do something. So that was what I literally just finished. And before that, I got off of a meeting with our dev team, kind of answering questions or doubts about how they should proceed with some of the issues they're working on. And now I'm literally diving in back into the customer support stuff because that is still in progress. And just finishing a meeting, and I literally probably in the next 2 to 5 minutes have another meeting with the CTO of one of our clients to figure out how we want to proceed with another call. So it's literally just been back-to-back meetings where I haven't written any code yet, haven't done any of that, created my to-do list, and I've just been living on meetings right now. So that's kind of my morning. Just a rush. First thing I literally did this morning was I created my I use Todoist for all of my checklist apps. And so Todoist, really when it's a busy day like this, I don't put in every single little thing I do. I know some people do that. I just put in the most important things I need to get done today. And that's about 5 items. And I use Todoist to make sure that I don't forget to do those things because they're the most time sensitive and I need to get them done today. So I add those to my to-do list to make sure that I accomplish that. Sometimes I do add a lot more detail and a lot more items, but when it's already a busy and jam-packed day like this today, there's so many random events that I'm going to get hit with that I won't have on my to-do list and then I won't be able to get it done. So if I'm super, super busy like I am today, then I just add the highest impact items that I want to make sure I get done in a day. And that's kind of how I manage a busy day like this, but still get the things I need to get done. There she is. This is my perspective from my desk. It's my desk.
It's mine.
So this morning, I literally sat down at like 7:30 at my computer. It's already about 11 o'clock. So almost 4 hours have passed, but I've been getting hit so rapidly this morning. Found a bug in production that I'm currently debugging for our Android app. That's happening to a customer of ours, so it's very important. and I'm getting customer requests and just about questions and things they need help with on the app. So I've been answering that all morning. And then I also just finished a client meeting, and now they need an issue done as soon as possible. And so this morning has literally just been crazy. I mean, it's been 4 hours and I literally felt like I just sat down. So it's busy. Very, very busy. When you have a startup and you're self-funding it with client work, you're the customer support, the dev team, and everything else in between, you have to be good at just essentially responding to different things, being able to tackle them quickly and move on to the next thing. Because it's a lot.
I always say this to Josh, but he's the smartest person I know. He's just such a hustler, because he's essentially like the lead engineer or the CTO for their startup, but he's also the one that helps run the business side of it too, because he's super passionate about business, entrepreneurship, and building a really sustainable application that actually helps people. And so maybe when he gets back into the room, I'll have him explain a little bit about the application that they've built, so you guys can get a little bit of perspective on what type of app it is. But it's so interesting because, like he said, they're self-funded. And I used to actually work for Josh's company before I branched off and did my own thing. But there's so much stuff that you have to do. And anytime you're working with startups, if you do freelance for startups, you'll know that you'll just start taking on different roles and different tasks because it just has to get done, because there's nobody else that's going to do the work except you. So when he gets back up here, I'll have him jump on and answer any questions about the type of app that they've built and sort of like the process that goes into, you know, taking an idea and actually getting a paid customer, because that is so freaking hard to do.
Just got some fresh coffee.
You ready to go?
Time for round 2. So our business is named DocSpace, and what we do is we help fire, life safety, and even really any other company that needs to perform inspections on buildings, fleets, work sites, pretty much provide the easiest tool when it comes to anything inspections, audits, and general, just inspections and audits primarily. So DocSpace, it's really niche. We started off with a customer in our agency that actually brought this problem to our attention and said, hey, we really are looking for something like this. We would love to build a custom project. And based on what we learned from her, we actually decided, hey, why don't we actually build a general product for the industry and see if anybody's interested in it? Well, about 1.5 years later, since that very first idea, it took us about 6 to 7 months to launch the product like MVP, which was barely usable. But we just wanted to get it in the hands of people as fast as possible, and that has grown to a very focused approach on inspections, and then even a niche on that for the fire and life safety industry. So that's really what DocSpace does. Yeah, we help keep people safe, and people use our software to do that with buildings, fleets, and all sorts of cool stuff. So yeah.
He's a smarty.
Yeah, it's been a fun journey. We've been learning a lot, and it's web, iOS, and Android, and eventually probably a native Windows and Mac app, but for now, not yet. But yeah, we're excited. It's been a lot of fun, and we're consistently improving and responding and just trying to be the best tool in the market for inspections.
All right, so I just finished. I had 2 meetings back to back. And then we took a little lunch break, and then Scooby made us coffee, and now I am getting back to work because I have another client meeting at 3, and then I'm doing another interview with a friend at I think 4. So today is super crazy with just the meetings and being on the phone and all sort of stuff. So right now I have 3 major things that I need to finish before 3 o'clock, and it's 2 o'clock now, so I will catch you guys when I'm done.
All right, y'all. It's been a busy Monday for us.
It's still super busy. It's 3 o'clock, and I think we're gonna end it here.
Yeah, I might have to be jumping on another meeting here, maybe 5-10 minutes.
I have 2 more meetings left in my day. Yay. And then meetings again tomorrow, I guess. So just trying to get stuff done. But like most of you, if you guys do work remote, the day does not end at 5 o'clock. Especially if you are like this guy and myself, who also have
our own businesses.
Yeah, that need to be worked on, and I definitely do, because I've just been swamped with client work. So those are just kind of like little glimpse into what it's like working from home, and kind of some productivity tips with a couple tools that we use. That we'll link a few of them below. But we hope you guys like this video. If you did, boop, 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 give it a thumbs up, and then of course subscribe to our channel below.
Thanks for joining us today.
Bye.